We're going to go through a series of photos today and tell you what goes on behind the scenes. Here's old Georgie Bush. Stop throwing the Constitution in my face. It's just a goddamn piece of paper. George W. Bush, November 2005, during a discussion regarding renewing the Patriot Act and a possible unconstitutionality of various parts of the law. Remember, if any part of a law is unconstitutional, it is null and void. Where in the living hell is the so-called justice system of the United States? Remember, the Supreme Court? Getting old. Okay, we're going to leave this behind just a second. We're going to go to some photos. You know, better yet, let's go over here. This lady really needs to have a good pat on the back. I'll find her again. Just hang on, people. Just hang on. Now, we don't want that. Let's see. All right, this lady's name is Anne Morgan. The United Nations will usher in one world disorder. It's coming. We know it's coming. This is where I got that. Keep that in your mind, people. Keep it in your mind. Now, looky here. When do I deserve the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Well, not in New York. You see, they have a hate crime. They hate babies. Hate crime, hate crime, hate crime. Charge them. Instead of building a wall on the Mexican border, why don't we build a wall around Washington, D.C. to keep the real criminals out of the country? Well, because Nancy would get on her plane. This is important. Zoom us in just a little bit. Once a government is committed to the principle of silencing the voice of opposition, it only has one way to go, and that is down the path of increasing repressive measures until it becomes a source of terror to all of its citizens and creates a country where everyone lives in fear. Harry Truman. We'll get to this in a minute. Hang on. Here's something too. You get this Satan thing. You get down through here. You got Soros and the Pope and old Kissinger. You get Trump right there. And all the other Trudeau, cute little bugger Annie. We'll get to Trudeau in a minute. This is how socialists think. To argue with a person who has renounced the use of reason is like administering medicine to the dead. Thomas Paine. Now, doesn't that remind you of Schumer, Feinstein, Pelosi, Boxer, Rubio? Let's just keep this here just a second. This is something you might want to really keep in your head. That's what you're up against. Okay, I think there's another one. When the law no longer protects you from the corrupt, but protects the corrupt from you, you know that your nation is doomed. Ayn Rand. That's the New World Order. Little, it's Bush Sr. The war in Iraq is a rare opportunity to move forward and history period out of cooperation. Out of these troubled times, a new world order can emerge. 1990, people. Never forget. And we'll see if we have any more here. Oh, here you go. Here's George. You died, didn't you, George? You know, you helped kill Kennedy. You give us Operation Northwoods, almost. And thanks to you, we got the 1968 gun law. You know, because you couldn't find anybody to blame it on, so we'll blame this on mail order guns. Yes, sirree. Push the blame. Cover it up. Well, I think that's probably about, oh no, this one here. This is good. I want you to take a good look here. There's little Fidel and his girlfriend. Who's the girlfriend? Let's zoom this in. Lucky you, Canada. That's Fidel right there. His girlfriend, Margaret. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll get down here. I gotta bring this up a little bit. I better unzoom this. It's Justin Trudeau, and that's his. Kind of looks like his daddy, doesn't it? I mean, the eyes are the same, the nose is the same, the mouth is the same. Huh. Kind of like reincarnation, huh? And Canada got him. Good luck, Stan. Okay, I think, whoa, this is the face of evil and hate. Who is it? Oh, this New York governor, Andrew Cuomo. Well, anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to see you have the photos of the day. Hope that made you a little bit smarter on what goes on behind the scenes, especially that thing with Bush. And they all think the same way about the Constitution. You keep that in mind, people. You keep that in mind. I mean, deeply in mind. Do not let these people sidestep the Constitution any further than what they have, because there won't be anything left. I have a bumper sticker somewhere. It says, "Support the Constitution before it's too weak to support you." I want everybody to remember this. It's not just the Democrats. It's the Republicans too. If they're not going to follow the Constitution, yank them out of office. You know, people have accidents. Thanks for watching.